Welcome to Daggers and Shadow Daddies.
We're your hosts, Ryan and Adriana.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Warning, this podcast contains explicit content.
Don't drop the soap, it's gonna get dirty.
It's all vibes and no facts.
Which one's the Shadow Daddy? The sexy one?
We learned about this girl who did like a Reddit post or something about her boyfriend spoiling books for her because he was acting out the sex scenes days before in the bedroom, and then she goes to reading and then the scene happens, and you and me had very, very different opinions on this.
We had differing ideas as to the motivation.
Yeah. So overall, she's not reading like romantasy, but she is reading romance books. She said they're not smutty, but I'm like,
And what the fuck is he acting out?
That's what I was saying. I was like, what details does he have that it is actually spoiling? And also, is he
like bought a plaid shirt? You know, it's a little lumberjacky. It's a noir one, so he like got himself a fedora.
If it's like the pumpkin spice books, he's like getting her regular pajamas.
Polka dot underwear.
Yeah.
He's like, put them on. Take them off.
But her complaint to the internet and what she was looking for, she didn't seem upset by it. She liked it. She just, I think, wanted him to do it after the scenes.
I believe she was befuddled. Is the issue. I don't think she was necessarily happy or dissatisfied. She acknowledged the effort.
Like how that would freak me out. And I kept thinking of Fourth Wing also, or technically Iron Flame.
I thought
if
Fourth Wing.
You reenacted any of those scenes.
If I had shadow powers, all of a sudden that'd freak you out more than the sexy stuff. Also, it would be like, oh, lightning storms. That's what I would expect you to do. We'd have a Tesla coil.
And you'd be like, no, imagine that lightning is striking. You're like setting the mood and all that.
Yeah, no, I would turn on like a white noise machine where it was like thunder clapping and stuff. We'd have a little Tesla coil going. Why not? Shadow powers is just, you're putting on a blindfold. You don't know what's going on. I actually had to get an assistant. Just team ropers. They were good at throwing lassos, tiny lassos over hands.
But I just can't think of what level of detail this man was getting into.
Stick-on beard, googly eyes.
Recognizing that it's from her book and getting spoilers from it.
Okay, so your mind went to Fourth Wing. My mind went to Help, I've Been Abducted by Aliens.
Oh my God.
Because to me, that is still the most graphic book I've ever read. It made the Blue Man Group, what was it, Ice Planet Barbarian, seem like nothing.
Well, as far as I got into it, because I couldn't finish. It was it was too intense.
Couldn't finish, eh?
But there were multiple people involved in those scenes.
Well, there were three people, and we're using the term people a little loosely.
There were three aliens and a human?
Two aliens. Two aliens and a human.
Either way.
And they were vying for her attention.
Do you think that this dude would just be reenacting each of the parts? And she's like, the fuck is going on?
I don't know, man. It got into nodding. And I'm like, how? Like, again, the work that went into this. If this dude was reenacting those type of scenes, is there prosthetics involved, I guess?
Wait. What I really wanted to hear from you is, what is your take on a guy that's reading ahead in her book and reenacting the scenes?
He is, in my mind, what he is doing is he's putting in so much work.
A lot of work.
So much work. This guy is devoting time and energy, and I think he's validating her interest. He's reading the same book. You can't just skip to those scenes.
Quietly,
He had to go all the way through it. Yeah, but again, how valid? He's like, what does she find sexy?
But he doesn't.
It's the effort.
But he doesn't want to talk about the book and multiple books. She said this has happened multiple times.
Their relationship's different. You know, little less talk, a lot more action.
What I think is happening is she gets a new book. He knows it's romance. He is a little insecure. And he's like, I want it to where when she goes through that scene, she's imagining what we just did the other night. And he's skimming through. I don't think he's actually reading it. I think he's searching for it.
If it's accurate enough for her to figure out what the fuck's going on, he's doing a good job. This dude is memorizing lines. Like, he is truly, he's an actor. Now, I appreciate where you're going. You think that Please go on.
That's it. I just think that he's picking up the books privately and skimming. I don't think he's actually reading the books. I think he's trying to get in before she gets to that scene.
Nice.
To
Real
set the
choice of words.
scene. So when she's reading it, she's imagining what they just did. And that seems
To you, that's
odd.
insecurity.
Yeah.
I would argue to think that you're going to be able to live up to what's in these books is anything but insecure. I am an incredibly secure man. I don't feel like I could compete with Zayden Ryerson or Rhysand or any of the other. The only one so far I think I'm way better at is the guy from Quicksilver.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And this guy, Rowan.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to do? Whisper in your ear that we're cousins?
They're not cousins, though.
Oh my
remember.
gosh.
But you got a lot to work with Adian. They were supposed to be set up
Dude,
for marriage.
I'm so excited to talk about this where he's like, ew, I don't want to fuck my cousin. I'm like, that's not the impression you left me with. You, sir, were throwing out mixed signals. I'll tell you that right now. At no point did he seem like he would have refused a blowjob.
Well, he even says that he wonders what Aelin put in the letter. He's like, yeah, I probably should have read that before she sent it, given the last time that they communicated with Gwendolyn. Oh my God. Gwendolyn.
We're right back to our old lady.
The last time that they communicated with the Ash Rivers was about them getting married.
Well, right. And
Well, no.
this is where I think it's wonderful that he's like, man, I probably should have read that. I bet she's as grossed out as I am. But he's like looking around. Gross. Right, guys? Everybody agrees that would be totally disgusting. Right, guys? No, he's a freak. I don't think Rowan is so far an uber sexy dude. Also, he turns into a bird, which is a good option. Bird is cool, but it's also like a thing where, he's shitting all over the place.
Do you think that
He's flying
he doesn't have control of it like real birds? It
What do
just happens.
Yeah, he's just like a real bird. He gets a cloaca if he gets wings.
No.
If he gets wings, he gets a cloaca. And he flew for days straight. This dude landed bowels empty.
No.
Yeah, he was doing weight reduction all the way there.
I was thinking about how cute it is that he misses her. And
Yeah,
he doesn't
he does.
like being away from her.
Sure he doesn't, but I'm just saying that didn't stop him from leaving little Rowan droppings all the way across the kingdom.
So what?
What do you mean so what?
You even said that would be the coolest one to have. Well,
No,
you
I did
actually
not.
said
In
being
this
a
world,
wyvern.
wyvern would have been the right choice. Or you know what? Fuck it, snow leopard or whatever that lady is. What is she?
Ghost leopard.
Ghost leopard. Even
She's everything. She's even a hawk now.
yeah, she can do whatever she wants. But ghost leopard, I don't know what that really means, but to me it sounds like it's like an albino jaguar, and that sounds so cool to me.
I just kind of keep thinking about how she needs a reference, and she never had a reference for a ghost leopard other than what was described to her. So I wondered about the accuracy in what she became.
Imagine somebody took the description of these fairy tale creatures that we describe, the way that I described dragons in Fourth Wing.
Oh my God.
Can you
no,
imagine?
No.
They're just like, how does it take flight with that fifth leg? That's crazy.
Was there anything that stood out to you in this book?
There was Manon. I fell in love again.
She's amazing.
She's my girl. And Rowan's entrance, fucking cool.
I had to re-listen to it.
I made you re-listen.
I was in shock.
Because you were like, oh, what was it? I asked you where you were at, and you're like, well, it's windy, and Manon saved him. And I'm like, dude, Rowan's entrance, though. Because it's happening, like, you hear about the wind battering everything, and then the witches just being dropped.
I thought it was Manon that did it at first.
The fact that it was Rowan. And then he comes in cool as a cucumber, just ready to murder a bitch.
Well, and then he pulls the air, the oxygen
Out of her
there.
lungs.
She's like,
That's it.
"Bleh."
Yeah, she can't fucking breathe. And then Dorian's like, no, she's cool. And he like lets her breathe right away.
Well, it was a little more intense than that. He like ran to her, was on his knees, trying to be like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? She's with me. She's with me."
Man, you make him sound like a bitch.
He was so charming.
He's charming.
Oh my God.
She's charming. Rowan's charming when he's not shitting all the way there.
Like Dorian's
My boy.
suave? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yes. But he's always been that.
No.
What are you talking about?
is
He was cool as a cucumber when he was dodging
next
titties.
level impressive. Just
He's
his
the best dude. in this.
swaggering. Like
Okay,
that's how
I have
I'm
to quit using
imagining.
that word. I can't use that word anymore.
Oh no, what happened? You caught yourself using it too much?
No, I've caught this book using it all the time.
Oh, I didn't catch it.
No, you've done well. I'm saying I can't ever use that word again.
Oh no.
Because everybody's got a swagger.
Oh no,
What are we
is it
doing?
described that he has that even? And
Every time somebody moves, they have a swagger. When they get their, oh, what is that? Stella's got her groove back. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what
Okay.
you're ever talking about.
Doesn't matter. 3 members of our audience will get that. If you get it, leave us a like. If you didn't like that movie, give us 5 stars. If you did like that movie, give us 5 stars.
Well, I find him so charming.
I agree.
And I like to see the elevation with it, because if I saw Dorian be this charming with everyone else, it would not have so much impact and meaning behind him with Manon.
You know who's not charming?
Who?
What the fuck's her cousin's name again? Adian. Adian is not smooth even a little bit. No. I don't dislike Aiden. But when he's trying to charm Lysandra a little bit, he's like, oh, good thing I know how to make women purr. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you saying that because she's a cat? Dude, you might as well have been like, I'll make you come. I've practiced.
I think Lysandra is the one with the
Swagger.
yeah, and the skill, the charm.
She's literally a high-end prostitute. Yes. She has all of the ability to charm
She's
people.
incredible.
She is amazing. She's a shape-shifting, world-class prostitute. What more could you need? Yes, I would agree. Lysandra, I'm letting go of how quickly she and Aelin became besties. I'm going to let go of that because it does bug me in the back of my mind every time they're like, we have this deep connection. I'm like, you guys fucking hated each other for years. Had 12 minutes of redemption in your relationship. Best friends?
Yeah, but I think when you find out,
They're trauma bonded.
I don't know how to describe it.
You know who I'm starting to like? Fucking Lucian.
Lucian isn't even in this book.
What's that guy's name? Ludicrous.
Lorcan.
Lorcan. Yeah, Dorkin Lorcan. God damn it. Yeah, you're right. Lucian would have been a cooler name for him, but whatever. Lucius. That's what I'm going to call him.
The elite?
Luscious Lucius.
Luscious Lorcan.
The way you said it makes it sound damp and spongy. Oh, it's luscious.
The way they're describing a lead is really confusing.
She's obviously a disabled busty chick.
Because they constantly
Special parking, but only because of her mongo tits, not because of her limp.
she's like, I thought she was underage. And so the first time I heard her,
I think
being
she's the same
described-
age as our main girl.
I think she is.
Or she's like a year younger or something, because her mom was taking care of her.
I don't know. I thought she was underage this whole time. No, it has been explained multiple times. She looks underage until you see her big tits.
Yeah, don't worry. She has the face of a child and the tits of a woman.
It's so weird.
It's so upsetting. In the way that
And then they talk about the age gap with her and Lorcan. And I'm like, are they like, don't tell me these things.
it's like, oh, I'm your cousin. She was flirting with so many ideas in this. I love how when she was writing this out, she's like, this is going to get people going. This might bug some people, but it'll really create some buzz. And it was just, I love where she was at with this. I am so entertained by this series. Oh, what did we get, Adriana?
What did we get?
The hardcover box set of these books.
Oh, we did.
I
Ryan.
mean, damn sure we got the hardcover box set.
Ryan is the problem in this
I've
relationship.
become a problem with
You
books.
are a book buyer.
I'm a book snob.
You
I only want the
are.
hardcovers. I only want the pretty ones.
You are, but at least you're buying from the new bookstore.
It turns out it was $80 more than it should have been. But I will spend $80 more for the local people.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
Since you're obviously listening, we're a pretty big deal. We're gonna take down Barnes and Noble. A couple hundred people at a time. Look at us go, guys.
Well,
Moving
it's
in force.
really cute because I'll get their advertisements for the bookstore downtown. And then in the comments, they have people rallying of, come to them, not Barnes & Noble. Or no, it's the other way around. Sometimes I'll get the Barnes & Noble one, the local one, and there will be people saying, go to this one instead. Go to this one. I'm like,
Yeah, Barnes and Noble's cool. I actually won't lie. There's so many neat things going on in there, but it's a smaller bookstore than our Borders was.
Yes. But when you think about when you first walk in there, because we wanted to look at it. We didn't buy anything. Putting that out there. We went in, and on the right-hand side, it has all the popular books, right? Romantasy, all of them.
Yep.
All the ones you'll see.
Basic children's YA literature.
Exactly.
Haunting Adeline.
So you have the most popular. And then off to the left, you see most popular romantasy. It's literally a copy and paste of part of what's over there when you first walk in. And then as you go through, you have your children's section. And then again, it says fantasy. And it's the same exact books that were up front and off to the right. It's just a lot of copy and paste sections of just rearranging the categories.
That's true. And on a completely separate side note, we've been informed that Crescent City, when I went in to buy this box set, the guy's like, have you read Crescent City? I'm like, no, it's going to happen. 'Cause it's the last one.
Eventually, yeah.
And he's like, oh, the best. I'm like, okay, it's going to be great.
But they're huge.
They're huge, but to be fair, this is so much more book. By the time you get through all, 8 of these?
Yeah, but it's going to take like 2 months to go through one book.
No. The Crescent City books are only I think in hours, they're 1.5 times this.
These are getting big. I'm getting so many hours in a week.
But this guy did not like Mistborn. So, love our local bookstore. I question his expertise.
Oh, I guess you're right. It's 28 hours for the first one.
That's what I was thinking is they're not that huge. And there's only 2 of them, right? Or 3?
There's 3. The second one, about 28 hours again. And the third one is 30 hours.
Yeah. So cumulatively, we're at 96 hours.
Oh.
That's not that bad.
Anyways, you got the whole box set. And we got a couple other books from there of the ones that we've read in the last couple
I want to correct my math on that last one, guys. We're at 76 hours. Is that right?
I don't know.
56.
We're lost.
You said 33 hours for the last one or 30 hours?
There's 30 hours for the last one.
Okay, so it's 86 hours.
It's insane.
That's fine.
Anything else in this batch of chapters?
Dude, there's so much. This is so dense. We got to go meet Jack Sparrow again. That was cool. Haven't seen him since Assassin's Blade.
He doesn't age.
Well, it hasn't been that long.
Oh, okay.
She was 16 then. She's 20 now.
Oh, right.
It's 4 or 5 years.
I thought it's been 10 years now. It's felt forever.
But he does not age. In 5 years, this man hasn't earned a single gray hair. Unbelievable given the stress he's... No, I think it was cool getting to see him again. Again, Manon's whole thing was awesome. I'm so charmed.
Shock. I thought she killed her grandma initially. She did not.
My grandma.
I ate my grandma.
Jermaine Clement.
And she had rusty nails. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought the iron rusted. And
Really?
they do take care of them.
Well, it's iron. It rusts. It's not stainless steel. It's not aluminum. No, I think if these were more recent witches, they would be an aluminum or a titanium. Stainless steel, but that's heavy. Can you imagine how much more? If they were titanium, how lightweight, nimble, strong? It's a magic world. Why aren't they titanium nails?
Options are endless.
They literally are. It's magic. We could.
What do you think about her finding out that she's actually part Kraken?
I'm not shocked by this.
And there's Kraken males. Rare.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, her dad is a rare Kraken witch.
Yeah, her dad was a Kraken prince.
Yeah,
her mom was the other one. That's why she's a Kraken queen.
Right, and her mom is grandma's daughter.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. The family lineage. I think it's amazing. We love that for our witches. We love that for...
And she's wearing her half-sister's cloak.
That she murdered and took off of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of nice. You know that country song from the 90s? I'm carrying your love with me.
Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad.
I'm carrying your cloak with me.
I'm surprised her grandma wasn't more of a bitch, or maybe she was more of a bitch.
Grandma attempted to murder her. The fuck do you mean? She was like, you're worthless. I turned you into the ultimate weapon and you're still a piece of shit. You're no longer the wing leader and I'm going to kill you. And you're like, she could have been meaner.
I meant seeing her in the Kraken cloak if that would have enraged her more, because then she would have looked more Kraken to her or something. I don't know.
I don't know what the visual difference betwixt them is.
I thought the Kraken witches were like the Wicked
Ugly.
Witch of the East.
You thought they were the ugly witches? See,
No. The like pink color. I don't
what
know.
you're trying to tell me right now?
Oh, right.
Which one is pink?
Neither. No one's wearing pink. I think they wear red.
Well, the Kraken, it's a red cloak.
Yeah.
It's described as a red cloak, but I'm saying
I
the
just
Wicked
viewed
Witch
them
of the
as,
West?
like, soft, feminine.
Or you're saying the one that comes down in a bubble?
Yeah.
You're saying, Glinda.
Yeah.
Glendwina.
Gluck is what it sounds like.
Gluckwina. You know. The magical blowjob. The Gluck.
Yeah, I just saw them as, I don't know.
Sexy.
Well, I thought I had you on them being naked, but that was not a witch.
Just a random naked person.
Would you remember the bloodhound that found Manon? She was a nude woman.
Oh, God, I missed that.
What?
Was a naked lady found her?
Yeah, she was a naked woman. And then she like turned into something.
She's a shape-shifting naked lady?
I'm really questioning. I thought she was naked.
She could have been.
Well, Manon heard a woman and she's like, I don't know what witch is this or whatever. I don't know who is here, what kind of witch you are thing. And I'm like, oh my God, the Kraken witches are nude. I was right all along. No, I wasn't.
I do love that no matter what happens, you're like, the witches must be naked.
They weren't. This was a bloodhound woman. And
a bloodhound woman? Are you certain that's what you want to envision this as? I want you to Google what a bloodhound looks like. I find it very difficult to believe that you think this is a bloodhound woman.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Just one of Erewhon's minions, who introduces herself as his bloodhound, appears across the stream from her. Manon tricks the bloodhound and manages to escape, but not before the bloodhound sends a mental message to Erewhon. But I swore she was nude, and then she had wings, and she was just like, see what can be done by Erewhon if you come back? My wings.
Every time I hear Erewhon, I think of everybody.
Running the cloud can tipsy.
Oh, what was I saying? Oh, bloodhound. Yeah, Google bloodhound.
I know what a bloodhound looks like.
You're imagining a naked lady who turns into a bloodhound?
I'm really starting to question if
Could you have
she's
picked
nude.
a less sexy dog?
We're done. Anyways, we're getting back on topic.
Okay.
We haven't even started any chapters.
Oh.
There's about 3 different storylines going on. We have a lead in Lorcan, Manon, her little journey, and Aelin.
And
now Dorian and Rowan.
yes.
Ooh, my only complaint in this book was we were introduced to something very, very new that I didn't think was really possible, which was Erewhon can embody the demons in other bodies. It was confusing. He just like ghost teleports or like mentally is there, which I didn't think is, we mentioned the word hive mind like.
Yeah, so you're talking about the Punisher from when she was in the mines, that guy?
The temple.
Yeah, but that's the guy who punished Aelin when she was in the mines. Yep.
Yeah, so he was embodied, I don't know if that's the right term, by a prince, demon prince.
The prince embodied him.
Correct. And then Erewhon took over?
Yeah, everyone's the ultimate Billy Badass.
How?
He sneaks into people's minds.
How is he?
We're going to learn. I would say the magic system in this entire thing is really not well defined, but I think it's done so intentionally because we are now learning about magic.
And Aelin adapted to it so well with this new information. She was just like, oh, well, hello, Erewhon. And he's like,
she was playing it cool, to be fair, because she didn't want him to notice that she had the second key or whatever.
Right. I was confused. I'm like, how'd he get here? How did he know?
I'm
But
just
I guess
kind
they
of rolling
could-
with
they
the
have, like,
punches.
Some mental link?
Maybe. I don't know, man. I'm kind of rolling with the punches with that just because we don't understand enough of magic in any way, form, or fashion.
And I think he's like ghostly black cloud with, well, that couldn't actually have been him.
What are you talking about?
There was a moment when that human rib cage was ripped open.
Yeah, and she was burning him
Like,
from the inside out.
spatchcocked him.
Yeah, she spatchcocked him with fire.
No, I thought Erewhon did it. He wanted her to see him.
No, I
inside.
think she was melting, and then the armor and stuff he was wearing melted, and it revealed that.
Oh, I thought she tried burning him and she could only burn the clothes. And I think he was nude.
So that's how it started. And then she got like this renewed sense of vigor and really fucking got after it.
Oh.
She got like dwarf star magic.
So my memory, which is really terrible, I was in and out cooking while this scene was playing, is that Erewhon opened it up, his chest cavity, and there was nothing inside. At some point, she saw the heart, and then she saw a black cloud with orange eyes, and she's trying to torch him, but she can't. It's doing nothing. And when she finally was able to burn him was when Erewhon left. And it was only because he left that she was finally able to burn the body.
Yeah, she was able to burn the body then. You're right. But,
I was thinking her fire was stronger.
well, I think Erewhon's got the magic that combats her magic also. I don't quite understand what's happening. And I think the point that keeps getting brought up in this book that I really, 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 really appreciate is it's not like everyone's been asleep for 1,000 years.
No.
The dude has been planning and biding his time. The Erewhon that was trapped was a lesser Erewhon than they're going to have to fight. Does that make sense?
No, I thought they were going to deal with the same Erewhon that Brandon dealt with.
If he had extra time to plan things out after dealing with them.
Oh, that's another thing. Lysandra pointed out to Adian, why has he been waiting? Why
now?
Why now when you have Aelin and Dorian here with this level of magic when you could have done it a decade ago?
This is what I'm saying is I think Erewhon was biding his time and planning. So either he has a use case for them and he's going to need them to open the gate is my plan or thought behind his plan. Or them being born into this world and getting that magic is reducing the tethers that were keeping him bound elsewhere.
Oh.
Almost like, so Brandon's flame. We keep hearing about Brandon's flame.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it seem less like, well, no, it's even brought up that it's a flame that now she possesses.
Right.
It's not the exact, it's not a similar power. It's
Gifted
the
by
exact
gods.
same power. It would be like if I gave you my underwear, it's Ryan's underwear. No, I'm just saying the power of Ryan's underwear. You would have my powerful underwear. You could go to a store and buy the same underwear, but it's not the same underwear. It's just similar underwear. It's gifted by my power. Now you got my stretched out underoos.
Oh my
You
gosh.
see what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people pay extra for that kind of logic.
Yeah.
I'm here for you, baby.
This is the place to get the details.
I forgot we were being recorded. I 100% was just talking to you. Well, now that you guys know I've got powerful underwear. The best.
Well, she mentioned the other two Fae sisters to Maeve, maybe watching over her, shaping her, molding her. I think both of them. You remember this?
No, I vaguely remember what you're talking about, but I thought it was just the one sister.
It's probably just
And
the
it wasn't
one.
Mab, it was the other one.
It was Diana, which is her
There we go.
grandma.
Yeah. Oh, Mima, Princess Di.
The only seemingly decent grandma. Oh, it was really cute that Elena was talking to Brannon about Aelin. He's like, my daughter says this or whatever.
My daughter says you're an asshole. And she's like, your daughter's a dumb bitch. And he's like, I think we would have got along famously. I also don't like her. And she's like, oh, you have a better sense of humor than she does. He's like, what do I smell? And that's when he smelled the bad guy come. So he bailed the fuck out.
He did.
He's like, uh-oh, scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Again, I love that she calls out. She's like, well, it doesn't matter which questions I ask you. You're going to find the most obtuse way to answer them. And he's like, well, just ask. Well, can she be killed? He's like, what do you mean dead? She's like if I cut her head off? And he's like, probably not. Nobody knows. And I'm like,
he was like, I actually don't know.
he's like, she was old when I was born, and I'm fucking ancient. Which goes back to my theory. She's not Fae.
What? Well, she's a god now, right?
No.
No.
She would need all of the word keys to become a god, supposedly.
Well, her sister's a god, Mab.
No. They're the three Fae.
What does
super
it mean to
princesses.
become a god in this place?
Well, so you have kings, right? But in the great words of Eminem, why be a king when you could be a god?
Isn't Diana a god?
I don't
Did they
think so.
become gods after they die?
No. Saints at the most. I think that's how Catholicism works.
I don't know.
Everybody help me out.
I don't know anything.
So, no, she's not. In order for her to become a god, she would need the word keys. The gods were an independent thing that kind of quit existing in this area. And the heroes quit existing. And all these things kind of stopped mattering. But Brennan says, he's like, she was old when I was new. He's like, our already insanely long lives. She's so far beyond what even we can live to. And they're seen as immortal.
Yeah.
So I stand by. She's not a fae. She's a fucking what are they called again? Vince Vaughn.
Vogue?
Vogue.
She asked that question directly to Brandon. He said no.
Yeah. All right. Fine.
I wrote that down. Ryan is wrong.
Or does Brandon not actually know what the fuck is going on? Because then she asked clarifying questions and he knew nothing about it. How would he have eliminated that as a possibility?
Well,
Is she evolved? No, she couldn't be. Why? Because she's a girl and vulgar boys.
No.
That's kind of a logic he's using.
No, it's not. He just said no because he knows these things because he's a ghost.
Oh, name me. Well, he doesn't know anything else that ghosts should know.
Name you a Vogue that's inside a woman?
No, name me a female Vogue.
Well, Caltaine.
Not a female Vogue.
Well, she had a Vogue inside her.
No, she had the power of one, and she burned up the Vogue prince inside her.
That's what I was saying.
This is what I'm saying. But she burned up, and that was a dude Vogue inside a lady body.
Yeah.
Are you trying to Mrs. Doubtfire of these guys? What's happening?
What are you talking
What is
about?
a woman?
I'm so confused.
I'm saying, I think that Maeve is super special. I think she's a female Vogue, and that's what makes her different. I think she's flying under the radar because she's a lady Vogue, and they've never heard of such a thing.
Goal is with the sending her armada to Iwe.
Well, it does complicate things a little bit. I think she's going to try to take it over. She's going to seem as though she's an ally so that she can swoop in, steal their secrets, and then take them over.
I think they even told us why. I think
they've given us vague rationales for things, but nobody's giving you an exact reason. And this is, what's his face? Rowan. Rowan even says, wait, she told you her plan? That's weird. Normally she just gives you fucking orders.
Fair, actually. That's a good point. We could be lied to.
I think that we are most assuredly being lied to.
Do you think she's sending troops there to help Erewhon? No, she's working against him. And she wants to kill Lorcan.
Is she working against Erewhon?
If she wants to kill Lorcan, why would she want to kill Lorcan?
Because, best to her knowledge, he just went and flipped the script, man. He looks like a betrayer of hers. He seems as though he's flipped and gone to the other side. Like he's a double agent.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, this is actually for her own good. Because he is thwarting what she directly wants. He is doing so because he's far enough away from her influence that he can operate to a less specific level of her instruction. And therefore, his primary objective is for her to be safe. And he's like, well, it wouldn't be safe if she became a god. She'd become an absolute monster and she'd hate herself. So fuck that. I will ruin her chances at getting these things.
Oh, that is his mental gymnastics around it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Or
Lorcan's whole
something
thing
like
right now is the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of thing. That's where we got to keep Lorcan. But also, Lorcan is so powerful. We got to talk about that at some point.
Well, I don't have any note about that, so you can go into it.
Oh, man, when he first creeps out of the woods, what's her name? The girl with the limp?
Elide
realizes she's been followed. The ghost demon boys show up, and Lorcan is able to, with his power, restrain them and keep them out of their fucking business long enough for them to run away.
Oh, that's right.
He is a fucking badass. And she does such a good job of lying. Where did Elide get this talent? She would have made an excellent prostitute assassin.
I think she's pretending to be Manon, and that helps her.
Yeah, well, me pretending to be Michael Jordan didn't make me good at basketball.
Well, it's not like
She's fucking nailing it. And she understood. She was like, well, they'll smell this powerful rock I have. Maybe they'll think that I'm the one. And she happened to be right. I mean, she threw some gambles out there that paid off, but ballsy move.
It was really funny when she's just like, my husband. He's like, sister. She's like, husband.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, because otherwise these guys will get real rapey. Like,
Yeah.
it was really disturbing. She's like, I know what happens. I'm like, why do you know? you're a child. And then they're like, this busty kid. And I'm like, oh my God, stop it. This is terrible.
Yeah, that was one of the scenes that they talked about how young she looked, but then she didn't. I'm like, stop.
Yes, every time.
Just make her an adult, please.
This totally age-appropriate looking young lady, clearly between the ages of 21 and 36 years old.
Yes.
I think we should get into the chapters because there's so much to go over.
There is. My notes are pretty vague.
Good. Chapter 1.
Technically, a little pre-chapter.
Pre-chapter.
Called Nightfall.
How about a preamble?
It's Elena and Gavin POV of them preparing for the war against Erewhon. And Elena wants Gavin to fight Erewhon as a distraction for her to contain him, and they know they're going to lose the battle, so they're just doing what they can for the future.
Yeah. It was kind of a nice way to go about things.
It was really good. A lot of people in our book club, myself included, thought that was Aelin. And I think it's because the way Elena talks about her people is the same way that Aelin thinks of her people.
And they are the same people generations later.
Almost like reincarnation, but not, because we do see Elena.
And also, to be fair, history repeats itself. That's what we're seeing here. Can we get a little round of applause for all the bad guys, though?
What do you mean?
We started with some pretty shitty bad guys, right? We had Cain, bullshit bad guy.
All about him.
Yeah, he was inconsequential.
He was a basic little Vogue.
He was a bullshit beast, man. He didn't even matter. And then we had Archer, just a sexy bad guy who, again, not even arrow-proof. Like, that guy sucked.
Do you remember that we thought that he was going to live? I'm pretty sure he got beheaded.
Yeah, exactly. He had his head chopped off, but he'll be back. Now they just give him a stone face. I'm just saying, the bad guys kind of sucked up until this point. We knew
That's
the king
good.
was our bad guy, and the fact that the king went out the way he did kind of bummed me out still.
Also, what's his name?
Pepperidge Farm?
Yeah, I guess he's gone.
Yes. Because he was ugly.
No, I feel so dumb not thinking of his name.
You're thinking of his cousin?
No. Lysandra and him, Aelin, King Assassin.
Oh, yeah, Erebin.
There we go. Thank you. It was too close to Erewhon, I think.
No, you're totally right. Yeah, Erebin, the way he went out.
Gone.
Fucking, what a bummer. So much buildup. But now finally we're at a bad guy who I think is going to stand the test of time. He's made it 1,000 years. It'd be real weird if he went out quick.
I like how we made it through only a pre-chapter.
Pre-chapter where you said 3 sentences and I'm like, let's talk for 20 minutes.
Chapter 1, it's a lead POV. She is sick from the water and she survived because of the word stone. So she's puking, she's sick, and the word stone is keeping her alive and fending off the infection. Fascinating. Lorcan has been following her, and I think he found her because he tortured a witch, and the witches were hunting him down. Why? Why would they do that? That can't be right.
No, I think you're right.
Or
I think
he killed a witch, and then there were some more witches that were hunting him down because the lead, I don't know. There's lots of hunting involved.
We can agree that Dorkin, kind of a badass dude.
I'm seeing it now. Yes.
Like, I'm not in love with the guy. I don't think he's got a huge monster hog, but I think he's pretty badass. And Rowan is like, fuck, man, I don't think we should fight him.
Yeah.
Like, when even Rowan's like, I'm like the second most badass Fae man. That dude's more badass.
Well, he understood also why Maeve sent the two of them. He's like, yeah, that makes sense. Need two of them to take down Lorcan.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fucking Dorkin is wildly powerful. I'm so impressed with him.
Chapter 2, Lysandra and Adian are now a thing. They're very flirty. This is...
Honestly, they're not a thing. You would call that a thing?
Yeah, I think that they're a thing. And in this set of chapters, it reminded me of Shrek a little bit when they're going on the adventure and they're going down this trail. Because we have, I think, a few chapters of them walking to a meadow because they are intending on meeting these royal families of Terrasen.
Yes.
Yeah. And Lysandra and Adian were very flirty. I think that they were running off often into the woods and then they come back. And Aelin and Rowan.
What? You took it so differently. No, they went off because Rowan and Adian were grab ass. So Aelin, my bad.
I thought both couples were super horny as hell. But Aelin and Rowan were worse. open.
They said that they came out with overt excuses to leave those two alone because it was so nasty and just the smell of sex in the air.
Oh, they were uncomfortable with Aelin and Rowan?
Yes, that's why they kept going away. They're like, they went to get wood for a fire that had plenty of fire. They went to hunt for non-existent shit. Like,
oh, I thought it was those two trying to get away.
no,
to be
those
with each
fuckers
other.
were going off to find jackalopes so these guys would fuck in private.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
That was the whole thing.
I have Lysandra is mostly in human form. I don't think that's right.
Incorrect. She was mostly in ghost leopard.
I think so. I think she was mostly.
And that's why when she and Adian later are talking, he's like, God, it's just nice to talk to you as a person.
And then she goes into being
And
a
she's
hawk.
like, I'm going to be a hawk. And then she's shitting all over too. She and Rowan are just marking their territories.
So they're going to meet with the trusted, quote unquote, lords who asked that they meet in the tavern. So a change of plans. And that kind of pissed off Aelin a little bit. But she's like, it's fine. We can handle change. And I have the Amulet of Orinth. That's the word key. The word key's inside of that one, correct?
Yes.
And the Eye of Elena is what was used to trap Erewhon last time?
No idea. I thought the Eye of Elena's would... Okay, then what's the ring called?
The ring has a different name, and Lorcan has that now.
Yeah, and that's the thing that prevents people from being able to take him over.
Right. And she has the sword from the same dude.
That's... The sword is Gathriel's blade. Not Gathriel.
No.
Gunther. Gunther. It's Gunther's blade.
No.
Help me out. What was that? That was your whole thing last time. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
And it was the name of the sword.
Is it Goldrin?
Yes. Yes, it is. Goldrin. Goldrin's blade.
Yeah. And what other little details we got? I think Adian has the sword that was Aelin's father's.
Yes.
He still has that one. I'm so bad with names.
And he tries to give it back to her. She's like, no, it's your sword. You saved it, not me. Also, I have incredible fire magic. I don't need a goddamn sword.
Who? I feel so dumb. Who's the guy with Neverin?
Who's never?
Ah,
What are you
so
trying
many
to
names.
say? What are you trying to say? Who's Neverin?
Who's the butthole last book who has a limp in a wheelchair?
First of all, what?
Why can't
Are you
I?
thinking of K-hole?
Yeah.
First of all, I forgot about their storyline entirely until you mentioned it. But I might add, that wheelchair is the funniest part to me. The asshole from last book who's now in a chair. Like, wow. This book is so progressive. They make a hero character.
So Chaol has, I think, Brannon's sword.
Yeah, and what good is that doing him? Unless he's
It'll be
using it as a
good later.
pick to row his chair along.
It'll be good later.
Sure it will.
And he's with Neverin.
I have no idea who that is.
And they're
Oh,
headed-
the Lady Knight.
Yeah.
Yes. Is in Neverin gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Okay. I
Never
think we
gonna push
have
you in a chair.
accounted for all the items.
That's probably true. That's 5 total people paired off in storylines that are completely
Yeah.
separate. Oh my god.
There's so much going on. But no, I wanted to run through all the items that are going in this book. There's quite a few. Chapter 3, we have Manon's POV. Grandma came to Morath and questioned who burned the place down, given Manon was just complaining about the breeding. She's like, I wonder who did this. Who could it be? Could it be the person that was complaining about this place?
Ron's like, why would you assume it's me? Like your average 500-year-old teenager.
There's a golden-haired man with the same golden eyes as Manon. But demon in Parrington. Erewhon? ? It was true what Dorian's dad said. Because those were some of my questions last time. This is the moment that we learn.
Periwinkle was the bad
Erewhon.
guy.
Exactly. Manon is headed to Rifthold to take it over. And Erewhon was one of 3 Vogue kings. The other 2 thought to be killed or not in this world. I was very suspicious of this information.
One of them has gotta be my girl.
Oh my god. What if you're right?
Look at that cock. It's like so out there. You know what I'm talking about?
Becky, look at her. But yeah, because Erewhon was talking about there were actually 3 of us, and the other 2, they're probably dead, or if they're not, then they're just not in this world anymore.
Yeah, Maeve.
Where the fuck are they?
Maeve's the king.
No.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Babes of Old King.
That's the only time that I felt you could.
This is crazy because I have come up with so many weird justifications for this.
Because why mention the other two if they're completely pointless to this entire story?
Oh, great.
They're actually just not here.
It's a rule of threes.
Yeah. You've battled the first one. Now on to the second. And then the third.
I think that'd be great. That's each series culminates in one of the Vault Kings.
Oh, and Manon gets her battle gear. She gets like this helmet with crown spikes in it. I think it's an iron helmet. And all I could think of is the demonic Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah.
And it was so cool. That's what I was imagining.
You know what I imagined? Oh, what were the dudes in Lord of the Rings?
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? The big skeleton-y, scary
Yes.
dudes with the spiky helmets.
Yes.
I was like, whoa, scary.
It is so cool because all the other witches, they're wearing bandanas. All the yellow legs, they wear yellow bandanas.
I would think it was hilarious if they wore bandanas where it was just like a stick figure but with yellow legs. Very funny.
It's like little black and yellow striped leggings and their little banana colored headband. And then you have this demonic helmet with
I
Manon.
love
She
the way
comes
that you have
in.
the rest of them dressed up as
Yeah, they're yellow legs.
the yellow legs.
She comes in with her demonic helmet. It's just a slice. Do you remember the name of her sword? That's another item in this book.
Wind Cleaver.
There you go. Yes. Well, and that was also when Rowan killed those 3 or 4 witches. The wind. I was like, oh, Wind Cleaver did that. No, it was him.
No. You want to know something fun about this?
What?
Do you remember what the swords are called that are used by the Yika clan and
Zelda? No, I don't remember.
They're a Wind Cleaver.
Oh, are they?
I think so.
That's so funny. Well, that's not how I imagine hers, I guess.
Oh, man, I imagine hers like a super sharp samurai sword.
Chapter 4, there's a tense meeting, and we learn, I think this is the Adian, Aelin, Rowan, that whole meeting. Then there's a tense meeting, and we learn the ruler of Terrasen must be approved by the ruling families of each territory.
What a weirdly democratic system for a monarchy.
I was just like, wait, this is the rules? And she had no clue.
You're like, it's not just by birthright. What kind of crazy thing do you think that is? She's like, well, I'm called princess. And then I would be called queen. And they're like, only if we approve it. Otherwise, we can elect a queen. Like any good old-fashioned monarchy.
Yeah, or do you have to elect every time? Because they did it with the king dying. They did not approve of Dorian becoming the next king. So they voted in Parrington. Wait, I thought Parrington was dead.
Yeah, it gets real weird, man. I don't know.
Well, Erewhon can just be in whichever body he wants if there's a prince in there.
I assume he just has a closet full of bodies.
Well, I'm thinking that they're all just moving around and he's just like
They're on autopilot.
teleporting. Yeah.
Or perhaps we're thinking of this too linearly. Perhaps he has a split consciousness.
For each of the princes?
Well, for whomever he wishes to inhabit.
Reason I don't believe that is because he mentioned how demented the guy was that tortured Aelin.
Yeah. And he's like, my guy didn't even like being in there.
It was even a little too far for my guys.
Yeah, pretty gross what this guy was into. All right, that's fair. I see where you're going with this.
But anyways, they did the same thing in Otterlin as they're doing here in Terrasen.
Ballsy.
So there's comments about Adian being betrothed to family in Wendelin. Oh, I wrote that poorly. There was comments about how he and Aelin were going to be betrothed.
Well, and that's where he's just like, ew, I bet she feels gross about it too. You want to know what's really gross? Before all these people died, he was 8 years old.
Yeah.
He's younger than she is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he was her younger cousin. He's like 2 years younger than her. And yet he also went all around town, or all around the world, fucking his way from one place to the other. And I'm like, this dude's 20 years old now. You know how we knew he was Fae the whole time? He would have got syphilis and died. But he didn't.
No.
Yes, because he had the magic wrapper. I feel like you were really underselling safety in this book.
They do these little tonic things, and they have
They have
healers.
STD tonic?
They don't need it. There's no STDs in this book.
Let's see. STD. Safe tonic for dickin'.
No.
STD.
I think that this world doesn't include that. It just includes every other terrible thing, I guess, clearly. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
is going on?
about.
We have rape and abortions, but we can't have STDs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you're getting into that. We're supposed to be talking about this scene.
Okay, you're right. This is so much more wholesome. Let's get into how she loses her birthright due to popular vote. Also, they refuse to acknowledge Lysandra. He's like, actually, the purchase of those lands totally didn't happen. You got the money. Did the check clear? If the check cleared, it's her fucking ground now, home skillet.
I think his problem was the title.
Oh, he said both things. He said, we don't recognize the purchase of the land or her title or your title.
No, and I do like that she started standing up for herself. He was completely unfazed when he was just like, where were you in this? Where were you in this? And she's like, in fucking Endovier? What do you think?
She's like, I've been whipped. And he's like, you fucked your way through all the people in your little group. And now, granted, she was right to be like, none of your business. But also at a moment where I'm like, you fucking tell her, dildo. Like, there's a little bit to this. Gotta be a real complicated situation where the only one you're not fucking is the cousin you were betrothed to.
What? Well, why is this guy even up in their business anyways? Why are rumors spreading? How does he even know some of this information?
Well, remember his informant was the grandpa who was in the Underground Railroad.
Oh, right. Yeah, so he does know some things.
Yeah.
But I do like that she did mention her scars and then mentioned that she was in Endovier.
She's like, I'll be 100% honest with him. Like, don't be 100%, be 90%.
That chapter ended, as we mentioned, she is not recognized.
Rowan threatened him, and it took him literally until the moment Rowan was ready to decapitate him for him to experience fear. So Dildo is actually a pretty powerful dude.
Good.
No.
Wait,
no,
Dildo?
not good.
Wait,
Dildo.
who's Dildo?
That's the guy's name who's running the whole thing.
Oh.
It's not quite Dildo, but it's something like that. What's his name? Dinkeldorf? Something like that. I don't remember.
Chapter 5, she gets allies. If she gets allies in an army, the royal families may reconsider. They learn that Rifthold is under attack and Rowan will go save Dorian and take him to Skull's Bay. Somebody gets a letter of recommendation to Captain Rolfe, the pirate lord in Assassin's Blade. I didn't understand this letter of recommendation situation. It was not her writing one. It was someone writing it for her.
Yes.
To that guy, Rolfe.
Yes.
And the chapter ends with her seeing a white stag. Pop quiz. Do you know the other name for that stag?
Elvis.
The Lord of the...
Lord of the Forest or something.
No.
Lord of the... Lord of the Land.
Dragon. I'm just going to let you start.
Lord of the Dance.
North.
The North. Okay. I do keep forgetting this occurs in the northern hemisphere of this whole situation. What's for the Lord of the South?
There isn't one that I know of.
There isn't one. That spot's up for grabs, and we only let the stag have half the world for no reason?
It's something very specific to Terrasen.
Well, then it should be the Lord of Terrasen.
Well, Terrasen is north.
It's the only thing in the north?
No, the other northern part is desert. Like
the stag
untouched.
Doesn't care about that part?
No.
Then why is not he the Lord of the Terrasen instead?
He is, practically. Chapter 6, Dorian POV. Learn his father was possessed when conceiving his children. Why the fuck are those details in here? No.
They're like,
no.
The mom's like, your sploosh tastes a little off.
Ryan, stop it.
Okay. Hold on. But do you think he came black?
Ew.
Instead of white?
Ew.
Well, don't you think? Maybe?
No.
Their blood is black.
The theories that are going on in the book club, which is where we are.
Oh, are they with me on this?
No.
Oh, never mind. I thought I had an ally. Help me out, guys.
No. They were going about, could Holland be part Vogue or have Vogue within him?
Why would that matter? If Dorian isn't part Vogue.
And that was the other part of the discussion, that people didn't think so because that didn't seem to happen with Dorian.
So nobody believes in Demon Splooge.
Well, it was technically questioned in a very more mature way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that too kitty-like for you? Would you prefer I'm sorry. Was there what would you say?
No, I'm going to push you along. We are not getting into that. And Dorian's really depressed.
Satanic semen.
Stop. He's really depressing. He's all alone in a castle.
Cursed come. I could do this for days.
No. Chapter 7. The witches are attacking his city. Manon killed a yellow leg to save Dorian.
Yellow leg.
I didn't know a yellow leg's witch.
One of the yellow legs would be the way I think you would say that. I don't think they're individually referred to as a leg. That would be hilarious. When they're all together, they are the yellow legs.
They call them black beaks and black beak.
Yeah, but we don't do legs that way. It's like pants. One pair of pants is still pants. It's not a pant, you crazy person.
Pant leg.
Yeah, a pant leg, but she didn't cut off a part. What did she do? Oh, she took the kneecap off that yellow leg.
I put on my pants one pant at a time.
No, leg, one leg at a time. She would be a yellow leg. I really enjoy that you went with that. And also between this and their crazy headbands that you have in your head. In their crazy fucking, what'd you say, stockings? Or is
Yeah, like in that really, really sad movie, do you remember the man that gets paralyzed from the neck down? And he has a caretaker.
Yes.
And he ends up
He
doing
bought her socks.
Yeah, he bought her the yellow and black
I
striped
don't remember what was so
socks.
sad about that movie. Did he die?
He did a assisted suicide, yeah.
But his life was awful, right?
According to him, yeah.
Well, I think he's the one that gets to decide.
He does.
I don't think we get to decide for him.
But he was so...
So he went out the way he wanted to, and we're bummed out about it? He didn't go in a car accident.
Stop.
He wasn't
You
hit
were
by a car
unaffected
while he
by
was
that
out.
movie?
I was unaffected by that.
That was so fucking sad because she fell in love with him and he fell in love with her, but he was like, unfortunately...
But my penis doesn't work. I'm on my way out. And then we've got Rowan, who watches his wife and daughter die and still lives on. That's the man you need. Where you're like, live on so you can find somebody younger and hotter.
That's not what's going on.
With Rowan?
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
He's never... I don't know. I like him.
I don't dislike Rowan, but his story fucks me up. They didn't have to die. No, you're sad about this guy because he got her socks and then killed himself.
But it helps with him connecting with Dorian.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the guy with socks again.
No.
Okay, yeah, you're right. He and Dorian experience heartbreak similarly. Dorian got to lose out on the girl he liked to his best friend.
To?
This is what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Back.
So, yeah, back then, when he was getting real close with the girl who finally took an interest in all the art that he enjoyed, such as music and books, she gets angry at him after they both realize that they have magic. She goes and fucks his best friend. He becomes okay with that. Then she disappears, no longer wants to come back and fuck the best friend. Now she's fucking the guy that sometimes shits on his castle as a bird.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he watches his girlfriend get beheaded by his father.
Oh.
I would not say their thing is comparable. Dorian still doesn't have a happy ending. His witch girlfriend barely acknowledges him, but she did save his life. That was pretty fucking cool. She's so...
If we do a little side story and we just learn about Manon and Dorian's love story, I would be really happy with
Dude,
that.
I bet their sex is awesome.
Chapter 7. The witches are attacking a city. Yeah, that's where Manon kills one of the yellow leg witches. Yellow legs.
One of the witches with yellow legs.
Yes. To save Dorian. Rowan killed the witches at the bottom of the stairs. Just 4 of them or something like that, and just slaughtered them.
Yeah.
With wind power. Oh, I wanted to point this out. There is so much more he could be doing with his wind power. Like, he could be flying even as in his Fae form.
Less efficiently.
Yeah.
It's brought up that the bird is the efficient method.
But there is so much he could be doing. He could be carrying. I don't know. It just seems like... But it would use a lot of power, which would be exhausting, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I'm led to believe that his well of magic is not as deep as Aylin's.
We also learn about the yielding, which is when witches use magic within them. But I think it's dangerous.
Yeah, I think it fucks him up.
There's something about it that it's rarely done and should not be done.
Yes.
I don't understand it, but the fact that was mentioned, I think that's going to be used at some point.
We haven't actually seen the witches use magic.
No, they don't. That's why I was surprised to learn that they could.
Yes.
In dire situations, I guess.
Yep.
Chapter 8. Rowan helped Dorian escape by hiding him in a little boat and manipulated the wind to push him down the stream while he flew above. And that's where I had the note. His wind power has so much potential. Chapter 9.
Blow job. Blow job.
But that's the thing with the Gods and Monsters book.
I know. We would have had it already.
Yeah, that
He
would have
happened.
happened.
Just lightly tickled the clit.
Okay.
Like a soft breeze.
Lead was being hunted by Lorcan and by
Darn.
creepy Ilkin that work for Erewhon.
Ilkin. Yes. No, his ilk. I think ilk just means people who work for this other group.
And that's probably where they got the name Ilkin.
I could be mistaken. Maybe that's a real thing, but
In chapter 10, Lead grew balls and pretended to be on a mission for Erewhon.
and that's when we found out she had real magic.
Yeah.
She sprouted monstrous testicles. They got that ball and chain off of her leg only because it's hard enough for her to walk with those enormous testes.
The confidence, the
Yeah.
control, power in her voice. She did fantastic.
I agree.
Lorcan carried her like a sack of potatoes and ran really fast.
Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Another
good.
Twilight run. And the term carried her like a sack of potatoes is nearly a quote.
I fucking love it. Twilight has done so many things for these books.
At least for me.
It's given me a point of visualization.
Elite is now renamed as Marion. That confused me. I think she was just fake named to Lorcan and it's her mom's name.
Yes. Her mom was Maiden Marion.
Lorcan is actually headed to Morath on behalf of his mistress, but going to travel with Elide, and he didn't tell her that Aelin is Selena.
Not off the bat, but she picked up on the fact that he gave a funny look.
He did.
When she brought him, she's like, he knows something.
So what's his goal right now? He was headed to Morath, and now he's like, I'm actually going to go with you to head back up there.
Because he smelled the magical thing on her, too. He still doesn't understand what the fuck's going on with her. He cut
Yeah.
her, and he's like, you're a person. You bleed red. Real weird.
He doesn't have a word key, does he?
No, he is the thing that prevents him from being affected by them.
Right, we only know of 2 of them. And we're now aware of another item, a lock.
Yes.
That is hidden. We're going to learn about that later, though. Chapter 11, Manon's
The
POV.
organization.
My God. Iskra could smell Manon killed a witch and that she lied.
Well, yeah, she killed a witch, and then she lied, but she just never believed Manon.
Iskra could tell, though.
Iskra's a pain in the ass.
And then all the heirs got together with their matrons and met for a trial for Manon. Ashram will be sacrificed at dawn.
Bum, bum.
And this whole time, Manon is acting like, yes, makes sense. This needs to be done, and I'm going to be the one that does it.
Well, so she's like, yes, this needs to be done. She's waiting for her moment. It's almost like the law of surprise thing.
Do you think that she was planning it this whole time, or do you think it was in the moment when it came down to needing to actually strike her, she couldn't bring herself to do it, and she struck the other direction?
That's what happened. 100%. She was going to do it, and then she's like, no, this bitch loves me, and I love her, and change starts now. This lady's been through enough.
Oh, and they do some type of salute or signal to Manon that referenced her as a queen
Yeah.
that they shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
Because that was an insult, I think, to Grandma.
Yeah, they basically recognize Manon as like, we worship you, not these bitches.
Right.
You're our person, not them.
And I don't know where they're headed to. They're flying somewhere.
They go where they please. They got fucking Wyvern now.
Chapter 12, Temple of the Stone. This is what I was calling Plymouth Rock.
Yes.
Because
Yes, it was.
It's a temple that was built around the rock that Brennan first stepped foot on when he came to this.
The Stone of
Continent.
Gibraltar.
I don't get that
It
reference.
doesn't matter. It wasn't a good one.
And this is the little temple that the Fairies built and made for Aelin to push her that direction. Like, go there.
Yes.
The temple was taken over by the Volg or by Otterlin, the soldiers
It
there.
was
I think.
Otterlin,
Yeah.
who happens to now tangentially be the Volk.
And she wanted to take that over as a symbol again for her people. Adian was a little annoyed by this. He's like, we have to get going because it's more important that we get a
We gotta get
army.
allies. We gotta get some shit going here because you keep wanting to do all these little side quests and it's fucking with us.
Exactly. But it's good that she did it. She would be the undisputed queen if she got the king's flame to bloom again. This is a red and orange flower. I think a wildflower that blooms in the meadows or in that area.
I think they find one. I think it's one that you find and get it to bloom.
No, I think it was a whole field of them, and it came down to the last one that is memorialized. and it's placed somewhere. And I think it was like 75 years ago.
It was
90
on her
years
dad's
ago.
desk.
Yeah. It's been a very long time since it's bloomed.
But Dildo took that.
Right. I don't know who, but they all have that name.
No, it's that one guy. His name is something like that.
Oh, that dude that they met with that
Mhm.
brought the paper. The families don't agree.
Yep.
Chapter 13, Rowan and Dorian talk about losing their loved ones, and he needs to control his magic. At this point, I'm imagining that they're in a rowboat in the sea,
Yeah, I like to think it's more like Lake Michigan.
but they have to get all the way down to Skulls Bay and going
Yeah.
around this continent. That's huge.
Well, they're going to get around. They've got plans. And he's controlling the breeze. We don't know. We started off slow, but now, out there a little ways, they find a natural breeze. I imagine Rowan's very good at sailing.
And I imagine this continent like the size of Australia. So it's...
Oh, man, your imagination is huge. I was thinking
Yeah.
like Greenland-sized.
Mm,
Iceland-sized. No, I'd go with Iceland.
yeah, I was imagining like that's insane to
It's
be in that little
big.
boat
Well,
that could fit on a little stream, and now it's in the sea or the ocean.
yeah, but they're cruising. They're having a good time.
He's using his wind magic.
It's just a couple boys hanging out.
And Rowan was just like, it's really impressive that you would ask me for help because most people don't.
Yeah, he's like, your humility knows no bounds. Thank you, King. And he's like, also, did Selena tell you nothing?
Yeah, what was
And
that
he's
about?
like, well, she didn't really have time.
She didn't know anything until she met you, Rowan.
Well, to be fair, he's saying in the time that she had returned, she didn't exactly give the guy lessons.
Oh, right.
And I think he covered for her by being like, she didn't really have time. She did. She had time. A couple 2-hour-long lessons would have done him a world of good. But also, he was a bad guy right up until almost the very end. They literally just had time to get a wheelchair, ship out their boy and that bad boy.
Right, yeah, they didn't have much time.
They didn't have much. I feel like Selena could have done more. Selena, I keep calling her that. I know she's Aelin. But to me, she'll always be a little bit Selena.
I don't know when she would have had the time.
I don't know, take 20 minutes before bed. There's any number. I'm really getting agitated with that no time. Like, she had time. Maybe not to, like, teach him thoroughly, but give him some
Well,
pointers.
Rowan is teaching him some control before they get to the Dead Islands, and then he's going to find somebody to help train him further.
Somebody that understands his specific thing.
Exactly. Chapter 14, letter sent to the Ash Rivers in Wendelin for aid. They're sailing south and learned May formed an armada.
She has an armada. She has an armada.
Yeah. And they're waiting to sail. We learn later that they're headed to Eelway. Like Sandra pointed out, the real questions. Why is Erewhon acting now when Aelin and Dorian magic walks on this earth? We talked about that a little bit.
Yep.
Over 10 years ago, Wendelin and Terrasen they were attempting a marriage between Aedion and Aelin. I don't know what good that would do between...
Well, it would have made basically combined their kingdoms.
Oh, right, because he's an Ash River? No, I thought
Yes.
she was. No, she's a Galathinius.
Yes. It's kind of weird. I think it would have been his birthright was the dukedom, maybe. Because the way their kingdom thing works is real complex to me. And it's maybe because I don't understand monarchies.
Yeah, I would have thought that Aelin would have been forced to marry someone from Wendelin in order to join their countries.
Yeah, or even Otterland. Like, you would think it would have been a neighboring kingdom, not a...
But this was
no, but
between
he's a
Wendelin.
prince also. I don't know, man. Things are weird. I don't understand it either.
Well, she takes over the temple, and Aelin burns somebody inside out.
Oh, several people just ashes.
Immediately.
Oh, no, you're right. It was the one guy, because then
Yeah.
the rest of them ran scared.
Yeah.
And I like that initially it was offered. It was like, hey, get the fuck out unless you want to die. A couple of them leave, and the rest of them are like, nope, we're loyal to our general. And immediately, what's his name? Looks at him and he's like, these guys aren't going to fucking let go of that guy until he's gone. And then she's like, all right, cool. Burns him up from the inside. Just ashes. And then they're like, oh, fuck, scared, getting out of here.
But yet she tried to give the guy that tortured her in Endovier a chance to live. And Erewhon even brings that up. He's like, do you like that power? Do you like that you get to decide who lives?
Yeah, checking in on her god complex, which I kind of agree with.
Yeah, I was like, wait, she was going to try to let that guy live? But yet, just a few minutes ago, you just literally burnt someone to ashes?
I think the idea was she would murder him as him, not as the Volg. And she doesn't know. Maybe he's been Volg the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
The king had ghost splooge back when Dorian was conceived.
Yeah, I think the king has been a Volg since he was a young adult.
I think the king started finding the word keys, accidentally released our bad guy.
He said he did that.
Accidentally?
Yeah, he took I was also shocked that one word key worked to release Erwin. Him and Parrington went over there to Morath with one word key.
Well, you know.
I thought it would take all three. No, just one.
Well, he cracked the door open.
Oh no, that really tells us there's something more out there. What if this is just some Volg who's pretending to be Erewhon?
Oh, that would be funny. He seems too powerful for that, but we don't know the extent of Erewhon's shit. I think it is a portion of Erewhon. I don't think this is Erewhon at full power. I think that's why he's utilizing so many other people.
Like he's been split into multiple entities?
Yeah, or like 10% of him can creep through that doorway to be used at any given time.
Ooh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 15, Aelin met with Ghost Brannon. He confirms Maeve is not Volg. Ryan is wrong.
All right, fine. Maybe he's right. Who are you going to believe, that guy or me?
There's a lock in the stone marshes in the sunken city, needed to bind the keys into the broken word gate.
And she's like, where? He's like,
peace.
Gotta go. You smell that? I think it's over there. He points, they turn their head, and he's gone.
Demon Chief Overseer of Endovier has an iron-covered wordstone heart? Yeah. Is that what you got from it?
Well, I thought it was just an iron heart. Period.
Yeah, it probably is. She burned him nude, and his chest cavity opened up to the ageless darkness inside. Erewhon? Chapter 16. It's actually Erewhon.
That's my boy. I'd recognize those creepy eyeballs anywhere.
He knows Rowan has Dorian, so he knows things that are going on around the world. So he does have a little bit of this hive mind between the Volg princes.
I think it's what makes him such an effective general, to be fair. Like, he seems
the mind control.
Informed. Oh, that too.
She eventually torched the body, but only one Erewhon left. I don't understand how. Chapter 17, Manon must have killed her cousin, a.k.a. her second Sorrel has resentment.
Yes, Manon. So she must kill her cousin, not must have.
Oh, right.
She must kill her cousin.
There we go.
Was her second, which is Astrid.
I didn't know they were cousins until that moment.
Yeah. And then Sorrel, her new second, is like, she fucking dies to keep your secrets, bitch. And Manon's like...
And Astrid was doing it with, like, pride of her doing that and dying by keeping Manon's secrets.
Yeah, but Manon also sold it that way. Manon's like, then we move forward because she's not dying for nothing. Her friend's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You created this mess, you bitch. Like,
slice Grandma's stomach or something.
Yeah, it was... honestly so cool because it's also brought up this is the first time in hundreds of years that Sorrel has ever even remotely said something disparate to Manon.
The 13 have been trying to be like, this is too far. This doesn't even go against, this goes against our own morals even, all of this.
I think when she started selling out people for forced pregnancy is when it became an issue for everybody, including I was like, too much. You went too far. I don't love you anymore. And then she fucking swoops in, smooches on Dorian. And she saves her cousin, which is very important.
She does. Chapter 18. She did not kill Grandma from the strike. Grandma and Manon fight while the 13 are supposed to be running. And Grandma's just like, let's do this the old-fashioned way. Claws out, teeth down.
Yeah. She went full Wolverine.
Exactly. Slice, slice.
Honestly, can we take a moment and be like, Grandma's a badass.
I love that Manon's like, I've never actually seen Grandma fight. She's been hiding this from everyone.
She brings up that it's an intentional thing so people would underestimate her.
So what's Grandma doing this whole time? Just
training.
Fighting in the background?
Grandma's been in a cave somewhere. You know, Batman? The first Christian Bale Batman where like he's training and it's real obscure. It's the same thing. She's just in a cave somewhere doing push-ups and shit. She's like, see, eye of a tiger. It's the metal of teeth. She's just fucking losing it.
And then she walks out with her little cane.
Oh, don't mind me.
Did I show you the viral video of this old lady caught on a time-lapse outdoor
where
camera?
it takes her 87 minutes still to cross a frame? Yes. I worked with a guy that moved that fast.
No.
Do you remember me telling you this man moves like the slowest human being you've ever met in your life? That was, shout out Scott. If you're still alive, you know which one I'm talking. He would be 70 years old now. That dude, to go back and untie brakes, 3 cars long.
Little tiny shuffle.
It's 150 feet back there, and it would take him 2 hours to walk 150 feet, spin a little thing, walk ahead another 50 feet, spin a little thing, walk ahead another 50 feet, spin a little thing, and then to walk the 150 feet further to the front of my locomotive to climb up on there would take him so long. And then he would get up on there, he'd make his little seat in the conductor's side, he would set his M&Ms on his belly, and he would look like he just was sleeping. Just close his eyes and lean back. And then the radio would go off, and he would just so casually pick it up, never open his eyeballs, all the way. It would be a 10-hour day. His eyes would have been closed for 10 hours. It is now 3 a.m., cruising down the tracks. He has no idea in my mind where he's at. And he just tells the dispatcher which crossing we just went by, if the light was on or not, if it's functional, and then he puts the radio back and say another word. But anyway, he was out there forever. All I'm pointing out is that dude moved as fast as that old lady, and it was known by everybody because everybody warned me before they had him. They're like, oh, Ryan's going to have a real hard time working with that guy because I was high speed, low drag and in my mid-20s. And then there's this ancient dude who moves at half the speed of smell.
Imagine you get in a fight with him and he's actually really fucking fast.
This is the thing. But this is kind of the idea where he was always so aware of what was going on. The dude was probably secretly a better engineer than I ever was. And he was just a conductor for 40-some years. He knew everything about our job. So much, but he also did it all at 1,000th the speed of any other human being.
My grandma's in her 90s and she moves at a decent speed.
Oh, your grandma. This could be your grandma.
Yeah.
I actually
and my grandma
think your grandma secretly
has 0 signs of dementia to the best of my knowledge.
I haven't noticed.
She remembers information about our dog. We don't talk about him often. She's like, oh, how's Noodles? Have you gotten this checked out? And I'm like,
his name.
We have outed our dog so many times.
Okay, fine.
Anyways, 0 signs of being senile.
No, this is why I said you're going to live forever. You better hope you find yourself a pool boy. Because I'm not going to make it that long.
Well, Grandma at one point slices Manon with her jagged, rusty nails and slices her stomach open. I was imagining it like the Invincible scene where his stomach gets cut and his guts spill out and it's just like spaghetti.
And they just keep pulling it.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining Manon's dealing with, and she's getting on Abraxos and she's like trying to hold it all in.
Yeah. Abraxos is like a puppy.
He's so sweet.
He's amazing. I love that guy.
We learned that her father was a rare Kraken prince and that Manon will break the curse according to her mother. That I think Grandma killed. Grandma killed him, and Manon has been a kin killer. That's what Grandma was calling her this whole time. You're a kin killer.
Which I appreciate alliteration. I'm always on record saying I love alliteration.
This one's a little weird.
Well, her fucking grandma's also a kin killer. Why do we care what you're saying?
Right, yeah.
You're also arguably right now trying to become one yet again.
And Grandma's a psycho. She's been having Manon hunt Kraken witches, and she's like, ha ha ha,
those are
your family. Made you kill your sister.
Oops, I got your family.
She outmaneuvered a Yellowlegs witch who died, and Manon blacked out, wearing her half-sister's cloak. Very meaningful.
Very demure, very mindful.
Chapter 19, Elid's POV. They pretended to be married, but he wanted to be siblings. And she's like, no, we're married.
He's like everybody else in this book. He's like, yeah, but the fucking will be so much better if we're related.
No. He meant it like, you know what he meant it like.
I do. And she made it very sad, realistic.
Right. They found a carnival crew and offered them money, and they were able to join.
If we could also become carnies, my guy's real good at throwing.
And I'm a fortune teller.
Yeah.
Kind of. I just make shit up.
You're going to go broke if we hang out with you.
Chapter 20, Dorian and Rowan made it to Skulls Bay, and they entered a tavern called the Sea Dragon to meet the captain.
If I were a pirate, that's what I would call my dog.
We learn about Sea Wyvern, though. There's more monsters that are being created.
Always more monsters.
Everywhere.
Yeah, well,
Where
to
are they
be fair,
coming
can
from?
you imagine? What do you mean where they're coming from? They're being made.
And being, yeah, just so many of them.
Yeah, but this makes sense. Oh, you want to only control the skies? No. You need ground support. You need a naval support for these wyvern. Now, who's going to pilot those? We don't know. Perhaps Atlantis also exists in this place.
There's a sunken city.
There could be fish people.
Oh my God. A sunken city.
Oh.
It's not really Atlantis, right?
I don't know. Could be.
Maybe abandoned.
Or maybe they still live there and they just have the cool little bowls on their heads.
We learn from the captain that Parrington is now signed the king by Otterland families, and Dorian is an enemy, but his brother is still a crowned prince.
His brother remains heir.
Yeah, that's it. So when he's, I guess, older, the families are going to vote again?
Which means that boy's with Mom. What the fuck's going on with Mom?
Right, and Dorian was thinking about how he abandoned his mother and his brother.
Yet he doesn't assume that the fucking Volg have taken over his mom.
No. Well, I like that Rowan's just like, dude, you got to spin this right when you go see those people again. You got to tell them that you're actually trying to get some help.
Like, listen, you're a liberator, my guy.
Rolf's map on his hands or arm still works.
Yeah.
And they rid the Volg of the area, but they lost nearly everyone. Chapter 22, Gabriel and someone else were there in the tavern. I think I have his name later.
Yeah, it's a ferret, man.
On behalf of Maeve, Maeve is not aligning with Morath, but is headed to Eelway, which could weaken Erewhon. Fenris, that's the guy's name.
There we go. Yeah, and I was thinking he's a wolf person.
He's a twin Fey warrior for Maeve, and I think also a sex slave.
Do you know why Fenris would be his name?
No.
The Fenrirs. A Fenrir is a big wolf thing. And I think, according to mythology, they are born as twins.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I could be mistaken, but
then what would his brother's name be?
Fenrir.
Oh, Fenrir or Fenris.
Let me see. Let me Google this. I'm going to find.
And they were sent to kill Lorcan. The men discuss them working for Aelin for Maeve's benefit. Rowan drops that he has a son and Aedion is on his way. I think that's pretty much it. There's a long talk between Aelin and Aedion about their past and on their way to Skull's Bay. And then Manas' POV, she woke up but infected and struggling to move and dehydrated. She drank water. As she drank water, a naked woman, who is the Dark King's bloodhound, found her, and Abraxos saved her. And that's the end of the chapters.
Which, honestly, again, it doesn't seem like that much happened, but it is so much happened.
It feels like a huge shift in the series, with all these loose ends kind of being tied a little bit. I guess Manon's finally left. We have everyone head to Skull's Bay. It really sucks for Elide. She's headed north, but Aelin's now headed south.
They are going opposing directions.
Yeah.
But if they go all the way around the planet, meet right in the middle. Know what I'm saying?
I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm going to make a quick correction. So Fenrir is a Greek mythology wolf. The twins thing is the Fenris twins are, in the X-Men comics, antagonists created by Chris Claremont and John Romita Jr., I guess, in 1985, as the white supremacist children of Baron von Wolfgang von Strucker.
Oh my God. Strucker or Striker?
Well, it's Strucker.
Oh, never mind.
So
I was
it's
thinking
Strucker.
with X-Men Striker.
No, I think you're correct. I think it's Strucker in the comics. Well, how about that? That is a problem. Just the name of a couple Nazi twins.
Well, maybe Fen has some
That's true.
origin of twin.
That could be.
Given that this series is using the word Fen as a prefix for
That's
twins.
true. Well, if he turns into a wolf, then it's a Greek mythology thing.
Mm-hmm. Guess we'll find out.
I guess we will. What are you expecting to happen in the next couple chapters?
I'm expecting Manon to be found by the Kraken witches, especially because she is wearing the red cloak. She is dying, and she's going to be found that way. I don't know where the 13 are going. I don't think it's in this book that they are going to fly under new name to the wastelands, to the wastes. I don't think they're going to get that in this book, because I think it's mostly going to be Manon finding her family. I think
She can only find some of them. She's kind of got.
she's been killing them.
Her dad, her sister. Her
I don't
mom.
know what to think of Aylin's mission right now or Elid's because they're going in opposite directions. So I don't think that they're going to meet until maybe the very end. And that's all I really have. I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I don't know when that's going to happen either. I think along the way, Elid is going to become witch-like.
The more in tune she is with her witch side.
I think it's going to be the influence of the magic rock.
Oh, that'd be fun. I also hope that she goes somewhere to fix her leg.
Why? You don't think it's okay that she has a limp?
No, I think that she would benefit from that being healed. And
Well,
I think that she has been withheld from medical services. And Lorcan is helping her with magic to stiffen it like as a brace.
That's true. He's like splinting it, sort of.
But I believe on the way to Terracin is the place that, oh, what if Elid runs into Kaol?
That's exactly what
At
I was
the
just
healer
thinking.
place.
Is eventually they'll run into K-Hole, and K-Hole will recognize Dorkin.
Oh, he would. They've met.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And K-Hole gets like repaired, and he's like, oh, well, we don't have enough money for him to fix your leg, but good news, we got this wheelchair. And now she's Professor X. I think that would be so cool.
That's
I
it.
want to see Dorian and Manon interact some more, though. Because, goddamn, I like those two.
Oh, I don't think they're going to run into each other again for quite some time.
Well, you
that
know,
makes
she
me
should
sad.
heal. Or he practices magic, and he's the one that heals her. And he's like, sure, you're two kinds of witch, but I'm all kinds of powerful.
She would be nearly dead if she waits until he finds her.
No. She gets partially healed, but not well.
Okay, no. She doesn't need a man.
Well, she doesn't need it. But what if he's got magic dong?
That's not how it works.
The seed of life.
You would write a book like that. No.
No, I wouldn't. I would read it, but I wouldn't write it.
What? Women need men in
No.
this book?
I don't think women ever need men. But anytime I've ever said that women need women, I'm also in trouble. So I don't know. Women don't have needs. Is that what I'm supposed to say? What a self-sufficient group of individuals.
I saw the guy that wrote the Minions movies or all of that, and someone asked, why aren't there any women? Why aren't there any girl minions? He's like, I just couldn't imagine writing women that dumb.
Smart play, my
It
guy.
was a very smart move.
Smart play. Yeah, I like what he did there. Which one's the girl minion? The sexy one? It's kind of Bob. Bob's sort of the girl minion.
That's all I have.
That's all I got, too. This was
We're
good.
going to go to chapter 50 now.
Chapter 50. Meet us on the other side.
I love you. You're my bestie.
You're my bestie. Thank you guys for supporting us. It's been a good time. If you'd like more,
Follow us here, TikTok or Instagram. Fable, if you want to join our book club. Patreon, if you want episodes early.
dropping on Tuesdays if you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Episodes are releasing on Tuesdays. If there's a two-parter, it's going to be on Thursdays.
We accept 5-star reviews and nothing less. If you leave something less, you're a motherfucker.
No! Honest reviews.
Not that honest. Only leave a review if you're willing to be a 5-star honest person. Should we come up with something mean to say to him on the way out? I kind of want to pick on him.
No, I
don't
would
want
say
that
love
move.
you. Bye.
Oh, you can tell him that you love him.
Okay.
I won't.
Love you guys before Ryan bullies you out of here.
I'm fine with most of you. I love you, bye.